Hello there. Happy Sunday. It's Sandy Amarello. I am here because basically I have zero self-control. So this is my new YouTube channel, Meat and Romance, which those of you who have read my blog or been on my website in the last year, I guess, I have finally settled on using Meat and Romance as my business name because no matter how dirty it may sound to some people, because it is spelled M-E-A-T, and it can sound like a porn channel or a porn site, it is not. It is a name that just brings me such pure joy. I feel excited to wake up every day thinking of working on this project, the Meat and Romance project, the videos, the blog. I'm going to be writing a book, which actually I already started, Meat and Romance, and I think the subtitle right now is The Single Lady's Guide to Luscious Living, although I'm sure there will also be information in there for gentlemen. So the title will probably change. Anyway, I'm rambling on. The point is, I was totally had it slated to do the intro video, to have it released on Halloween, which is one of my favorite holidays. And, but I woke up this morning and Halloween is 11 days away. It's only the 20th of October. So, I just had to do like some little video to let you know what's going to be coming down the road. And, I got a haircut like right before my birthday, a week and a half ago or whatever, in preparation for these videos that I wanted to start making on a very regular basis. And what happened? I paid good money. I got a terrible haircut. It looked like some kind of a mushroom helmet thing going on. I came home and did what I usually do when I get an inferior haircut. Got out my scissors, like Edward Scissorhands, started just chopping up, trying to make it look better. And if you can believe, this is like a 90% improvement over what that woman did to my head. So anyway, but the point is, nothing's ever perfect. There's never a perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time to do what you want to do or for me to do what I want to do. We're never going to look perfect. Conditions are almost never perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. So we just need to jump in and do it and not care what anybody else thinks. If someone writes in complaining about the state of my hair, they're just going to have to deal with it because it's not going to upset me. Anyway, Meat and Romance, I can't wait to tell you all about it. And if you tune back in on Halloween, I'll be posting links to the Halloween video. It is being done by myself. There's no big production company. Maybe someday there will be a big production company overseeing all of this. But right now, no professional would probably approve of what I'm doing. So you know what? That's why I work alone, because I can do whatever I want. Anyway, I have missed making videos. It is one of my passions, and I don't know why I went to art school, because I should have been like Tina Fey and done a double major in drama and business or whatever the heck she did. But you know what? Art school is great, but now my inner actress, I just can't keep it inside anymore. And, occasionally I could be in costume. I am hoping it's on a regular basis and not just occasionally, actually. Yeah. My son Cole loved acting. I think I was always just like so in awe of him being so into acting. And I think it's because like I've been repressing myself. My inner actress has been repressed a good portion of my life. And, you know, it's never too late to do what really lights you up inside. And when we have been through trauma and heart-wrenching loss and grief, what other reason is there to wake up every day if not to live a joyful life and connect to what brings you true joy, and then, you know, radiate that out into the world? The world needs more people who are lit up inside and fewer people who are miserable and overworked and doing things that they, you know, if you're overworked but you love what you're doing, you are still radiant. You're just tired. But if you're overworked doing stuff you don't even like, what is the point of being alive? I am not telling anyone to go jump off the bridge if they're not loving their job, but you know, it's time to think about moving forward and making changes and loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And that's what I'm going to be teaching, because it is true. I have read this and heard this over the years, and finally I can see how true it is. What we need to learn most is what we need to teach other people, because by teaching other people is how we actually learn. So I've been learning a lot about self-care, loving myself, what that really means, putting my needs first and making myself feel like safe, that I am taking care of me. And not to the exclusion, I'm not saying loving yourself, loving ourselves, like in a narcissistic way and not caring about other people or loving other people. But, you know, some of us were just raised like to always be putting everybody else first and not to really take care of ourselves in a really meaningful way. And, you know, going through a lot of grief has taught me, like, really, I would not even be here if I hadn't have started really putting my foot down and doing what I needed to do to take care of myself. I honestly would just be like in an urn somewhere or in a vintage, you know, cookie tin. My kids would have me somewhere. Anyway, this is going to be all about laughter. It's also going to be about tears. It's going to be about like real life and creating joy and helping you move forward and create just, you know, a luscious life. And that means laughing and crying is part of lusciousness in my book, part of luscious living. Right now, I'm going to go back to decorating for Halloween. Here are some of my weird vintage, because I am a total vintage junkie, which is another thing that my channel will be focusing on, is integrating all these fun things into your life if you love it as much as I do. It's like some weird little creepy 1920s, 30s pumpkin head candle man. And the other thing I must show you before I sign off is this priest costume for a dog, clearly. Who comes up with these things? $3.99. I got it at the Goodwill store. I know I got it there because the tag is still on the back, but I must have gotten this, oh my God, at least like 9 years ago or something, 8, 9 years ago. I don't have a dog, but I do have 2 cats who are 17 years old. And I've always wanted to wrangle one of them into this because I especially got it in a small size when I bought it. You know, I think this is the year that's going to happen. I mean, they're 17. I think it's time to jump on it. And not to torture them. Do not report me to any animal cruelty agency. It is only for photo op. And because I already know how much joy it is going to bring not only to me, but to so many others out there in the world. And that is what I'm all about, spreading joy. I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I cannot wait to be putting out a new video every week and, you know, working on the screenplay. I'm hoping that I get to wake up and do this every day for the rest of my life. Anyway, hugs, love, and